This conference will
name.
now be recorded.
And next, after that, we worked on a practical requirement, I believe, to create a new screen with page list property. We using table layout. So table layout with page list property we have used in order to create a user interface form. Let's log into our application. What was our application? Okay, and moreover, the next topic that we are going to work on is user interface continuation. We are going to discuss about visibility conditions. The next topic is visibility conditions. Okay, so visibility conditions, in the sense, I will show you one. I will log into existing application and show you so that you can easily understand. What was the existing application here? Yours is SBI, right? Okay, hold on. Look at here. I'm going to make a transaction. This is the screen. Look at this screen. Please mute everyone. Look at this screen. What is the network I have connected to? Just I'm changing the network. Hold on. It's a right network only. Now look at here. This is the screen which is displaying personal vehicle information capturing. We did it already in our application also. We have done it. Look at here. As of now, only this is being visible, right? I'm going to select prior insurance value as yes. Prior insurance means previously it has been insured or not. Yes, it has been insured in the past year. The moment you select previously it is been insured, then you see there is something else being visible. Now this portion is being visible conditionally. This is called conditional visibility of user interface. Maybe portion of the UI you are making it based on some condition. What is the condition? Can you tell me on what condition basis this is being visible for us? I have shown you output also. I have accessed and shown you based on prior insurance value. Prior insurance, I am choosing no. The moment I choose no, what has happened? That is being invisible. So the visibility of this particular portion depends on a condition. The condition property is prior insurance. Prior insurance value is yes, then visible. Prior insurance value is no, then invisible. And here also you have a checkbox, right? Select the checkbox. What is happening now? I think I did not implement this for them. I did not implement further. Maybe I'll show you. See, I'll show you the design of this. Look at here. So see, at runtime, if you wanted to know the design rules of UI, only UI. So UI, when you make a transaction, when you are there at a user interface, I wanted to know what is the section used to design this UI. What are the properties used in this section? What is the flow action used? All that. How would I know? As you have created, you may say that you go to some class and there you have created, but it has been created some time back. 6 months back someone has created it. Now business has given you a requirement, modify this user interface to add something in this. So how do you know what is the section that is being used in order to create this one? You cannot easily guess it in which class it is available. Searching here and all, it will take a lot of time because in enterprise application there will be so many rules. Now for this you need to use a tool, debugging tool you have to use, called as live UI. What is the tool name? LIVE, live UI. You need to use a debugging tool called live UI. Beside clipboard icon, you have an icon called live UI. Click on live UI icon, and now you will get something on right side. You get it or not, no matter. Some people you may not get it. You mouse over onto user interface after you click on live UI. UI is getting highlighted or not? Something is getting highlighted. Now you place somewhere, hold it. On the right side you can see, or here itself you can see. On the right side, this is an integer property in the page personal vehicle manufacturing here. Just move up. All these properties are there in a dynamic layout. This dynamic layout is there in a section. What is the name of the section? Personal vehicle information section. There is an icon. This is edit icon. Click on edit icon. That rule will be opened. Section will get opened. Everyone clear? Every one of you. There is no documentation for this. That is not required. Okay. So we need live UI in order to inspect the user interface. You are inspecting the UI. At runtime, you are doing an inspection of UI to see what are the rules that are used to design this UI. So this is the easiest way to find out the rules that are being used in order to create user interface. Make sense? Everyone clear? Now here you go. What is happening here? Just give me 1 minute. The requirement, the output, that result I wanted to show, but somehow I missed it. Don't bother about this navigations, okay? Okay, now I'm going to make a transaction. Look at here. I'll go to the screen what I was just showing you. Here you go. Prior insurance, yes, means below layout is displayed, and checkbox once I select, 3 other controls are loaded. Correct? If I uncheck the checkbox, it's gone. See, let's look at the design of this. This is the design of UI. This is the design of UI. In this UI, in the section, I have layout 1. In layout 1, I have vehicle identification number. I have manufacturing company, manufacturing year, model, prior insurance. How many are there? 5 controls are there, similar to what we have already designed in our application. In the same section, I have one more layout. In a section, you have n number of layouts. I don't know maximum number, but you can have n number. In the second layout, what did I do? I have added one checkbox and few other controls. Few other controls I have added. Make sense? Everyone clear? This is the actual design. But at runtime, what is happening? At runtime, this is what being visible on load. On load only, first to layout loaded. Layout 1 only loaded. Correct? Second layout, is it been loaded when at the beginning? Not loaded at the beginning. After we select prior insurance as second layout, entire layout loaded. But look at here. The second layout has 4 controls, but out of 4, all did not get loaded. Entire layout loaded. How I am confident about it? You are getting the label, layout related header. Inside one control you are getting. Remaining 3 are not loaded. So entire layout loaded, but remaining 3 controls, these might have some different visibility option. Okay, layout is loaded means this entire layout has been applied with a visibility condition. If I go to layout property, you see here visibility, there is a condition. Some condition is there. I will show you the condition also. What is the condition is there? The condition is prior insurance property of personal vehicle has the value S. If the value of prior insurance property is yes, that is what this condition defines. If the value of prior insurance property is yes, then this particular layout should be visible, else it won't be visible. Understand? Everyone clear? Online resources. You can respond on the chatting window. Might be issue with attendee 106. Can you show how to open live UI? Again, I will show you live UI. Don't bother about it. This is a practice that you should use it for rest of the sessions every time. Okay. And here you go now. Now, what about remaining 3 controls? Remaining 3 controls are visible based on checkbox. Based on checkbox. See, checkbox is a true false property. If I select the checkbox, I will show you the value on clipboard. PY work page, personal vehicle, checkbox, prior insurance. Yes, checkbox is I think another page. Claims page. Prior claims. What is the value? True. If you uncheck the checkbox, what will be the value? False. Understand everyone clear? So based on this, I should write a condition and apply it in the UI. Look at here. This control has a visibility condition. What is the condition? Has claims, previous claims. Second control also has same thing. Third control, three controls are being applied with the visibility condition. The condition is based on prior claims property value true. If the claim property checkbox is true, then remaining three controls should be visible, else not visible. So we are applying visibility conditions at a layout level, at control, individual control level also you can apply. So this is the practical requirement that we are going to work on. Understand everyone clear? For this to work on, you know how to add properties into the section. You are going to add second layout. That's it. Drag and drop one more layout. That's not nothing new. The new thing that you are going to learn in this today's class is using when rules, creating when rules for the conditions and using them for visibility conditions in the UI at layout level, at individual control level. And look at here. See, this is the when rule. So what is a when rule? A when rule is a condition rule. What is when rule? A when rule is a condition rule. This is the when rule. Open it. This is how it looks like. A when rule we create under decision category. Decision category. In a decision category at the bottom it is there. It is something is coming in between. At bottom it is there. Under a decision category, I can show you here. Records, decision category. Hold on. Decision category. You have when rule. When. So under then decision category, you'll have when rule to be created. What is the purpose of when rule? When rule we need anytime if you want to define or write some conditions. If you want to write conditions, how you write in a programming language? You write the code. If conditions we are writing either in C language or JavaScript or Java or C# or VB anywhere, we write if conditions. If A is equal to 10, then execute something. Coding you are writing, right? But here it is form-based programming model. So if conditions in other programming languages coming to Pega, what do you call? When is a rule. Condition you define inside. Understand everyone clear? So when rule defines conditions, and we can use when rules in many different places, in many different rules in Pega, but one of that we are going to look at is when rule for the purpose of visibility conditions in the user interface for layout as well as controls. Understand? Make sense? Everyone clear? Online resources. Online, everyone clear? Okay, so this is about when rules and visibility conditions we are going to apply. Okay, we will implement up to this, and thereafter I'll tell you one more thing called events. Events I'll explain you after this is completed. Okay, I mean, like anyhow, only with events only we will be able to get the final output result. But just 2 minutes, I'll practically show you. Everyone clear? What are we going to work on? The same what I have explained now, you need to write as a business requirement. But this is not a new requirement. This is called as change request. This is called an enhancement, you can say. Not a change request, I'm sorry, enhancement. Already personal vehicle detail screen is there. You may add one more layout into it. Okay, in order to make the second layout visible based on prior insurance property and all. Okay, write down the same. Write down everyone. This topic is working with when rules. Give me a minute time. Okay, you write down in meanwhile I'll send them down. Working with when rules and visibility conditions. Working with when rules and visibility conditions applied in user interface. Visibility conditions applied in where? User interface. Where are we applying in the UI? For the layout as well as controls. Individual control level, overall layout level also we are applying. Okay, now write down the requirement. Enhance personal vehicle information screen. Enhance or modify, you can say anything of your wish. enhance or modify personal vehicle information screen enhance or modify personal vehicle information screen by adding a new layout to capture previous year claims details. We can, as of now, this is the one. We can enhance this further. If I say prior insurance is there, you can ask them what is the policy number. When they enter policy number, automatically you can retrieve the previous claims data, correct? So you can take it like the way you want, but you don't know all technical aspects as of now. Okay. Enhance this particular screen to add one more layout to capture previous year claims details. First property, prior claims. What is the name of the first property? Prior claims checkbox. First property is prior claims checkbox. Second one, claim date only. We don't need time and all. Okay, only date. Claim date only. Claim amount. What is there in the claim amount? Currency. Claim amount is what? Currency. Next one, claim reason. Next one is claim reason. What is claim reason here? Text area. You can mention text area, or you can have a drop down populated with some data. Users can select some reason, but we are, as of now, we'll use different controls. Claim reason is text area. Next point, write down. Claims layout should be visible. Claims layout or claims details, you can say anything. Claims layout should be visible when there is prior insurance. When there is previous year insurance, you can say. Claims layout should be visible when there is prior insurance or previous year insurance. You can write anything out of this. Okay. When there is prior insurance. See, prior insurance itself is not there. Let's say, for example, is there any need of displaying claims further? I don't have prior insurance, means maybe this is a brand new vehicle, first time I am taking insurance. Is there any need of further? No, right? That's why that should not be visible when it is no. There is no need to write the reverse. Prior insurance is there, then visible means prior insurance not there, don't make it visible. That's it. Next, claim. See, one more thing, listen to me. I have the vehicle insurance being done in the past year. Is it mandatory that claim should be there? Is it mandatory I should have made claims? Not mandatory, right? You make it claims layout visible with a checkbox only. If user selects saying that claims were there, then you display what is the date, time, and reason. User, there are no claims, user will not select the checkbox and proceed forward. Understand? Write down the same. Make the claim date, make the claim date, comma, amount and reason. Make the claim date, comma, amount and reason controls visible. Make, comma, claim date, reason, amount controls to be visible when there is previous year claim. When there is previous year, when there is a claim made in the past year. That's the meaning. When there is a claim, there was a claim made in the past year. See, it's not mandatory that you have to write exactly the same sentences that I'm saying. You can write in your own way. That's okay. This is a requirement I'm going to work on now. See here, I'm going to log off and log in back to our application. devimpl@sbi.com. Password rules. Is this our application? No, right? Did I create any document today? Not yet. Oh, I'll be creating now. And here you go, working with when rules, visibility, conditions. Okay. And I'm going to do what? Enhancing the enhancing personal vehicle info screen. Okay, I have already given you requirement. Okay, so as per the requirement, design algorithm. What is the first step? We already have. Okay, so now you have some UI existing, but you have to add additionally some of the other things. These are related to claims. This is not, maybe vehicle has claims. Claims can be there even for health insurance also, right? Yes or no? Chappan, what are the rules that we need to create now? From the beginning, what is the first thing that we need to do before we proceed forward?
Create a second layer.
Create a
Data class.
comma completed. What is the next one? Create a section in data class and do it. That is also okay. Did you do that already? Section in data class and using. We will do it in future. Then create a page in work class. Okay. Create a no. Create when rules. Create when rules. Required when rules and all we have to create. So open existing personal vehicle info section. See, we can do this in two ways. We can embed a section also into another section. Okay, did we ever do that? I'll tell you practically. I'll show you. It is easy to understand. Create a separate section for claims. Okay, I will explain you little more about the requirement by giving you some ideas. Open existing personal vehicle information section, add a new layout, right? New layout, add a new layout and comma, embed the properties into embed the section, claims section into it. Okay, this is one thing. Why I'm going to do this, I'll explain it. Next, after this, flow action. Flow action is already there, right? We are modifying existing section. Already flow action is there. That's it. And apply visibility conditions, right? Apply visibility conditions. Okay. Next, what? Visibility conditions and embed it here. Everything is done. Further, what should we do? Okay. That's it. I think that is the last step. Before that, one more thing. Add events to refresh the section. This one you don't know. I'll explain you. So let me explain you this requirement once again. Okay. This requirement is vehicle details plus claims details, right? You're collecting vehicles details plus 595. See, imagine our application. Our application is insurance application, right? We are dealing with vehicle insurance today. Tomorrow, can I have another insurance being introduced into my application? Yes or no? For the other insurance, let's say for example, health insurance. There also I may have previous claims, same properties, right? Prior claims, claim amount, date and reason, right? Reasons may be different, you are going to write. Now, in that case, what is the appropriate place to create this claims layout? Appropriate place, where should we create this claims related UI?
Organization.
Framework. You have to create it in the framework class. You create in framework. From framework, can I access into implementation? Yes or no? I will be able to access into implementation. That is possible. Okay, everyone clear? Look at here now. I will be doing it. design. So here work class is FW work class. Anything you create in FW work class, you will be able to access into implementation class, right? So creating data class first of all. So where do I create this data class? Claims are very generic for any type of insurance that you have. So better you put it at organization data class. Understand? So for claims will be for vehicle insurance, another health insurance, home insurance, property insurance, like that. Maybe any other type of insurance. So let's make it at the top organization data class, or you can make it even in the framework data class also. Let's make it organization data class. Create, what is it? Sysadmin class. And here you go now. Please mute someone. You know that you have a background noise, right? Make sure you don't unmute, or if you are unmuting for some reason, make sure you mute back immediately. Okay, any question you can send here a message. I'll just look into it. And after this, hold on. I'm writing claims. What is the property name? Class name, I'm sorry, class name claims. See, I will explain you about this later, this one later. As of now, I did not tell you. Did I tell you about rule set and this combination? No, right? I'll be telling in future, but you just follow me to choose this. While you are practicing, you follow this. Make sure you follow this. That's why I'm highlighting. It's a blind practice for now, but you'll be learning in few days. Create this. And remaining things you are aware of. This class is a concrete class. You don't know why it is a concrete class. This also you'll be learning in future. Version also, this is related to previous one. And this one you know already. Does not belong to class group. What does it mean? History tab you need to fill, that you must be aware of. Already I told you about it. Right? Does not belong to class group means non-inherited class from the class group. Done. This is done. Create properties. Let me create properties. How do I create properties? View in data designer, and here you go. You know that I don't need to write here again add field and all. You are already aware of it. First one, prior claims, right? Prior claims property. Prior claims property is a checkbox. For checkbox it is Boolean, true false, right? Boolean means true false. And add another prior claims after claim amount, claim data, claim date. Claim date, I want it to be only date. You have date and time, date only. I want only date. I'm sorry. Where is it? Date only. Claim date. Next, claim amount. What is that? Currency. You have currency. What is the next one? Claim reason. Claim reason, I want it to be text area. So text area here in this wizard is going to display like text paragraph. That is how it is displaying. Submit. 4 properties created, right? You can add more number of properties if you can better imagine than this. Save, done, completed. Next, create a page in FW work class. In FW work class, you create a page. So because we are creating it at a higher level, the reason being, what is the reason? What is the reason we are creating it at a higher level? Because this is a common one for vehicle insurance, auto insurance, sorry, home insurance, like that. Further, right click on this, create, what is it? Page, right? Data model property. I want to create a page property, right? And this is, what is this? Prior claims, huh? Previous claims. Remaining options are default. Okay, only one place I have shown to change the options blindly. Single page class is SBI data claims. Make sense? Save, done, completed. Create a when rule. Create a when rule. Actually, prior claims, prior insurance property also you can create at higher level. Prior insurance is not only related to vehicle insurance, right? Prior insurance may be there for other also. We would have created that property instead of vehicle class, some other class by name insurance. Okay, then that would be a better structure. But as of now, we are done. Leave it. Data model. What is this? When rule, right? Create decision when. At the very bottom, it is there. I don't know why it is not. In my screen, it is not coming. Maybe I have to minimize it to the minimum browser size. Then it will be visible. You will be able to do it, right? What is the name of this one? Has means if it is vehicle insurance, vehicle has prior claims. Okay. Has prior claims. If it is vehicle insurance, the meaning is vehicle has prior insurance. If it is health insurance, previous health insurance was there. If it is home insurance, this home has prior insurance or not, something like that. I'm not specifically writing this as a vehicle. This is a generic one. See here. There is a challenge here. There is some issue with the tool. See here. You can forget about this one. Like conditions tab, you forget. Here also you can define conditions, but always we use advanced tab to define the conditions because it is the easiest one to see and do it. Here, if I click the down arrow, am I getting the page which is there in the framework work class? In the framework work class, you have a page just now created, right? What is the name of the page? Previous claim. Only single values properties it is showing up in the drop down. Page properties it is not showing. This is the issue with PRPC environment itself. So I found a workaround for this. I cannot give a screenshot of this workaround. Okay, let me try otherwise. So here you go. Delete this first record. Okay. Delete the, hold on. Delete the above record. Why I am deleting? I am not getting page when I click the down arrow. Page should be coming. It is not coming. That's why I am deleting. It got added automatically. After you delete, it will get automatically added. There is number one previously here. You remember? I am placing it back. The numeric number one. It should be there. Okay. Now you see, if you click the down arrow, it is coming or not. I don't know what is the reason, but that is the workaround I found. Okay. Why it is not coming previously? Don't ask me. You have to ask Pegasystems. They have developed this tool. Okay, I have selected it now. Okay, now it is a page. I am dealing with some specific property in the page to define the condition. What is that property? Prior claims. Prior claims. I am writing a condition based on prior claims. Vehicle has previous claims. Positive condition I am writing true. Here remember one thing. Checkbox property, Boolean property true false, where all letters are case sensitive lowercase. If you type here true T capital letter, then you will face error. Okay, typing T capital letter without looking back and researching, don't send me screenshots. Okay, you have to research by yourself for your mistakes and your designs. Okay, this is done. Has prior claims, meaning that vehicle has prior claims in the context where I am going to use in the vehicle insurance. Okay, same if I use in health insurance, same I can use. That means whether the person has previously insured for the health, like that meaning. And one when condition is done. Now this is the point. Second when rule I have to create, right? Already I have personal vehicle related page. Personal vehicle page has a property called prior claims. I need to create a when rule. Where should I create the when rule? Should I create in the framework work class or implementation work class? I did a wrong design, that I know, leave about it. But considering what is already present in the system, you need to tell me, should I create the when rule of has prior insurance in the framework work class or implementation work class? As per the existing why implementation? Why not framework?
Because that section is present in implementation.
That is for specific.
It is not about, see, If it is a section present in implementation, if I create a when rule in framework, will I be able to call or not? When rule in framework section is implementation. Will you be able to use it or not? You will be able to use. That's not the reason. And has prior instance, usually it is not specific, but by mistake I made it specific. But consider the previous. You need to understand someone else has already developed it. You cannot do anything. Following his development, you have to create everything at the appropriate place. Okay, so where do I need to create now? It is in the framework work class or implementation work class with reason. First, let me ask a question. Is it possible to create in framework work class? Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
suppose imagine
Yes.
I am creating one rule in framework work class. In the one rule, I should choose page dot property. Where is that page? Where is the page? It is already there, right? Where is the page created? Personal vehicle page was there. The page is in implementation class. If I am creating a when rule in the framework class, is it possible to access implementation class page into when rule?
Yes.
No,
Is it possible?
Yes.
no, not possible, right?
When rule is a parent
No.
Yes, possible.
Not possible.
class.
Not possible.
Properties are a child class. Is it possible to access child class properties into parent class rule?
No, no.
No, it is not possible. Considering this fact, you should create in the implementation only. Okay, understand? This is how you need to understand existing design and development done by someone. If you don't understand what was further, you need development. Understand is already there. You may not. Properly. Make sense?
Your voice is not audible.
Harsha, we lost you in the middle.
Yeah, we are not able to hear properly.
Understand? Make
You are not able to hear you.
We are not able to
see,
hear.
this is called reverse engineering. You need to reverse engineer to
we are not
understand
able to
others.
hear you.
Very easy. Forward engineering and reverse engineering. Today you have been challenged.
not able to hear you.
This in your lifetime. Most will be there. You will add one or two sure.
Yeah.
Unless you become
Yeah.
because we are.
We lost in
Oh, hold on. What is the issue?
We are not
There's
able
no-
to hear you.
No, hold on, please. Am I audible now?
Now it is fine. Earlier we lost for 1 minute.
Now it is fine, right? Maybe there is some network disturbance in between. What I was saying is, I think you are clear about it. Based on the existing design, you need to proceed with the new design or enhancement. It should match. So let's create a when rule for prior insurance in the implementation class. Did I create a section in the framework work class? Let me finish. Create a claims section, previous claims section in the FW work class. See, if I create claims section in FW work class, is it possible to access into implementation? Yes or no? It is possible. So let me finish that part also. Framework work class, user interface section. See, what do you think now? Technology is easy or business is easy? Which one is easy to learn? Which one is easy to learn?
Technology.
Technology.
Technology is easy to learn. Business is difficult to understand. Okay. And what is that? Claims, right? Previous claims section. Section is previous year claims section. Those who are very good at understanding the business, they can be technically also good. Okay, you don't know business, Even though you know technology, you can't do anything. So add controls. What are the controls? First one is checkbox, right? Checkbox. And what else we have? Claim date, calendar. I'm not giving this all this. Okay, you want me to give? So control will be there in one of the 5 menus there. You can easily search. What is the next one? Currency. Where is it? What is the next one? Text area. No? Text area. Okay. Makes sense, everyone? Clear? Text area I have drag and drop. Now map the controls back to, okay, remaining things I'll do here. Hold on. See here, this is I'm going to use stacked with labels, left side label and right side control, header and title, previous year claims, previous year claims. So map to control, map the controls back to properties. Okay, first let's finish. Okay, this one. See, for every control, when you map the control to a property, the label of the control will automatically be displayed, right? But for checkbox, it won't be like that. Checkbox you have to manually type. I'll tell you. So what is that? Prior previous claims dot prior claims. Correct. This is the for checkbox, and checkbox caption you have to write. Select this option. Select this option if there were claims made in the past year. Past year, if there were claims made, then you select this checkbox. This is how you can write a lengthy text as a caption to the checkbox. Remaining controls, date and time. This one, prior previous claims dot claim date. You can extend the claim amount. See, if you go to presentation, here, you can see here, I think, the currency symbol. Here you see currency symbol. Okay, if it is a local currency, you need to choose local default and maybe somewhere else we need to define. I'll find out. And like this, you can choose USD. Basically, they have given it for USA. If it is for INR and all, maybe you need to make some changes. I'll find out. Okay, just if you explore, you might be finding some of the options. Okay, there. Maybe here itself it should be available. I don't want to spend the time on it now. And what is the next one? Previous claims dot claim reason. Save. Completed. So this is what we have created about it. Shall we apply the visibility conditions here itself? Okay. Apply the visibility conditions. On what? Claim date, amount and reason, which is based on claims. So now double click on each control. Look at here. I'm going to double click on each control, means one by one you proceed. All three at a time also we can do. That's a different process. Leave it. Now here you go. Visibility condition when. You need to choose visibility, and this should be visible based on a condition. When rule. What is the when rule? Click the down arrow. This is the when rule. As prior claims. Submit this. And next one, claim amount. So claim amount, I am going to do the same. Visibility, when rule, as prior claims. For all these three dependent on same condition. Visibility of all of these three dependent on same condition. Completed. So now this is a client's layout. It is not yet finished. Still one more thing pending, which you are not aware of. I'll tell you later. Okay, after the execution is done, I'll show you the issue and I'll explain the fix. Next. So what is next after this has been done? Let's create a when rule in the prior insurance implementation class, or the prior insurance in the implementation work class. Let's create, because everything related to that is there in the create. What is that? When rule, right? Decision and when. You would be choosing when under decision category, and this is as prior insurance. As means vehicle has prior insurance, remaining other things have prior insurance, like that. Again, same thing. What should we do now? I'm not going to give a screenshot like before. Delete this. View number 1. Click the down arrow. Now you'll see personal vehicle dot prior insurance is equal to value. I need to write value. Look at here now. See the value. If I type yes like this, it doesn't work at runtime. Prior insurance property which I created is having one of the two values, either yes or no. Look at here, yes or no. I'll tell you prompt later. Yes or no. Yes, Y uppercase, no Y uppercase. When you're writing exactly, it should match with the case sensitive. If you write small letters all, it doesn't work. See, while you are practicing this one, 90% of you make so many mistakes, I know, but please do not come back to me. You have to reverse engineer to see where the mistake is. If you are not able to find, trash everything. Again, do it from the beginning. At least that time, go through the document in detail, go through the video once again and do it. See, it is very simple. I want you to research anything by yourself. I want you to troubleshoot anything by yourself. And again, you are researching and troubleshooting something which you have developed, not by others. If you're not able to troubleshoot what you have done, you are not able to find out where you have made the mistake. That means you did not do it by your knowledge. You just copy pasted it. Okay, that copy paste work, again I'm saying, doesn't work out. Next, what should I do now? When rule is done. So when rule there, everything is done. Apply the visibility condition. Now open personal vehicle info section. How do I open it? How do I open personal vehicle information section? I don't know where it is created. I know only making a transaction. Transaction you will not be making this way in the real time. That's a different approach. But still, so you have to reach out to the screen which you would like to modify. You know how to reach out there. Okay. In Enterprise also you will be knowing how to reach out. This is the screen which I want to modify. What should I do now? Live UI. Live UI, and use this, and here personal vehicle information section, click on edit icon. So open the section using live UI. Someone who has asked previously, now you have, yep, you understand how I am using live UI. After you reach out to the respective screen, then you have to use live UI. It will open in the Dev Studio like this. So now I need to add one more layout. Add one more layout here. I'm adding one more layout. Where is it? Dynamic layout. Added one more layout outside. Drag and drop simply. Everyone clear? Now embed the claims section into new layout. How do I embed it? How do I embed claims layout, claims section here? Let me tell you. You need to go to structural and embed section. Okay, everyone following? Embed section. I will tell you the advantage also, the way why I'm doing this. On day one itself, we cannot practice like this. Okay, you embed that embed and all, you need to drag and drop here. I'm even giving the screenshot of that saffron color highlighting because you need to understand to drag and drop there. And once you drag and drop here, it is going to prompt you what is the section you are trying to embed. Click the down arrow. You will see sections of implementation work class. I want a section to be included here, which is there in framework. What should I do? More. Click on more. You have previous claim section. So that's how you need to proceed to choose more. And there you will find more framework work class related section. Choose it, submit. Now I will explain you the advantage. Submit. Stop here, up to here. See, I have created a section and embedded here, right? Remaining controls you'll see at runtime. Don't worry. Instead of that, I can implement in a different way. Like, I can add one layout. Into the layout here itself, I can add controls. Imagine I have added one more layout. I have added 4 controls, checkbox and all other. I mapped back to the page which is there in framework class. I'll be able to map it. There's no issue. But the thing is, if I do this, suppose I saved it, everything will work as expected. In future, I got a requirement, not in this implementation. Another implementation class group is there. There, health insurance. There also, I want to collect prior claims details. What should I do? There also, in some of the screens, I have to add a layout, drag and drop control, map to properties. How many times you did it? 2 times. Home insurance also, I want to collect previous claims details. Again, there in a section, I have to add a layout, drag and drop the controls, map back to properties. Instead of this, the easiest way is, in some other, suppose I have created claims section itself in the framework class. Directly I embed claim section into layout of personal vehicle. In future, if business is going to ask me, in a health insurance class group also we have a section. There we want previous claims details. Do I need to create again? Simply what I can do, I will embed the section which is there in framework work class into respective implementation. Implementation 3 is there. In implementation 3 also, I will embed it from the, once you created, you are accessing at all the bottom levels. This is reusability, straight away reusability, straightforward, reusing from parent into child. For the same purpose, it is not multi-purpose. Same purpose of different insurance type. Okay. So instead of creating same drag and drop map to properties again and again, you create at the parent class and access at all child classes. Okay. That is the advantage while you are doing this. Now, apply the visibility condition for layout 2 based on prior insurance. Okay, double click on layout 2. Let me double click on layout 2. And here again, this is visibility condition, right? Visibility when, what is the condition? Has prior insurance. Submit this. So this layout, second layout should be visible based on prior insurance property saved. See, if you open the practical document, if you start from beginning to ending, you will not be able to complete this practical even for next 10 days. Okay, first you have to go through everything, keeping your PRPC closed. Everything you have to go in detail, step by step. You need to clearly understand entire development which we have done. Finally, you should start working on it without looking into document. Okay, that's the way to practice. Let us test it. Okay, let's create a case and test it. Let's create, I'll take more 10 minutes. Hold on. Let's create a case and test it. There is no hurry. It will not behave as expected. Let us see. I'll tell you the reason also why. Okay, first let me make the transaction. Actions and then run. And here you go. Okay, this screen I don't want much bother about it. This is the screen, right? Which I'm focusing. If I click on prior insurance, actually what should happen? It should load the below layout, correct? See, this section is HTML content, correct? HTML loaded into my UI. See, the moment I select it, in order to make the below layout visible, okay, select radio button, select yes. Below layout is visible or not? Below layout is still not visible. The reason is, I'll explain you. Look at here. Once I select this, if I want to load the below one, I need to refresh the HTML. Again, I need to reload the HTML. HTML is loaded already, it is there, and you have selected something. If you want to display below one, again you need to reload HTML. Understand everyone clear? See, I have selected the value of prior instance, yes. Now I called the when rule, I have called the when rule in the visibility condition of below layout. That is overall HTML only, right? If that is again reloading, if this section is again reloading, at the time when it is again reloading, it will execute the condition. It will see what is the value of prior instance. Once you click on this, if you refresh the UI, this value will get posted to clipboard. UI is refreshing, right? At the time of refreshing, when condition will be executed, that will see, look up the value of clipboard. What is the value of prior instance? What is the value? Yes, and the below layout will be visible. So what is the reason that this is not visible? The reason for not being visible is on selection of prior insurance, the value should be posted to clipboard plus the section should get reloaded, which is not happening, This can be done by adding a click event on prior insurance. See, let's do it now. Go to the section. Now open the section. Do it. Open the section. Double click on prior insurance. And here you go. Actions. Click on action set. These are navigations, just navigations. Click on add an event. What is the event? Shows click event. Which means that whenever user is going to click on this radio button, choosing either yes or no, anything on click, he might be choosing either yes or no, right? Now click on an action, add an action. I'm going to click on add an action, and here display refresh. What is being displayed? Display means UI. Okay, choose display refresh. Display refresh I have chosen. Nothing else you should be doing. Submit means I'm instructing the process commander to refresh the UI on click of radio button. It will reload and post the value to clipboard. The refreshed value will be posted to clipboard. Now create a case and test it. Previous to this time, what is being done additionally? On click of radio button, we are reloading the section once again. Initial load, this is as expected. Now select prior insurance. Yes, I'm selecting now. The moment I select, what is happening? Previously this has not happened, right? Why? How come this is happening now? It got reloaded. On click of this, it got again reloaded. Okay, that reloading will not take much time. Okay, that's why this is below visible. Now you see here, select the radio, select the checkbox. On selecting checkbox, you are not getting the controls. On selecting checkbox, the controls are not visible. What is the reason? Same reason. Now do what? Add an action event to the checkbox to refresh the section. Make sense, everyone? Clear? Go back to, so is it possible to add an event here itself? Is it possible to add event here? If you double click on this, it doesn't mean you are double clicking on checkbox. You are double clicking on a cell which contains section. Where should I add now? Open previous claim section. How do I open previous claim section? You can go here, double click here. This is the section included, right? Beside this, there is a edit icon, right? Click on this, it will be open. You don't need to go to class and open from there. Reverse way you can open. Edit icon, when you click, it will open if the rule is already present. It will give a new rule form if the rule is not present. Okay, just let me, I have opened it. Somehow you open it for today. You know where you are creating, right? Open it. Now do what? Double click on checkbox, comma, refresh, on click. Refresh, on click. You choose that. On click, refresh, you have to choose. Double click on this checkbox. Actions, create an action set, add an event, click, add an action. I'm not writing in detail like how I had written above. You should know by this time. The previous one, once you are done, this time you should be able to do it. Every time I don't need to write step by step. Done, that's it. Now create a case and test it. Close this. Actions and then run. This is expected. Prior insurance, yes, this is expected. And prior claims, select the checkbox. This is what we were expecting. Understand, everyone clear? Now you need to tell me this. What is the clipboard structure? What is the clipboard? What will be the clipboard? Given if I enter some data and submit, what will be the clipboard structure of this one? PY work page, under that previous claims page, in that you have, on that you have properties. Claim date, I'm going to choose claim date to be, okay, we'll think about validations later. $25, some reason it's there. Submit. Go to clipboard. Go to clipboard. So let's go to clipboard. Today you might find it some lengthy requirement, right? Where is it?
Page.
This one, right? This is the clipboard structure. Very, very important that you should know about this clipboard structure. Okay, make sense, everyone? So before you start practicing this, at least you should be spending 45 minutes to go through all this, understand clearly. Okay, design everything you understand, start doing it. Okay, without that, don't go by blind practice. See, this document will be, I think it may be more than 25 MB. Let me see once. 595, huh? Sorry, why would I open again? $32 MB, right? So I will not be able to attach in the Gmail. I will upload to Drive and give you the link to download this particular. Okay, I'll do it now itself. Where is that email? Any questions you have? Anyone has
yes,
any
Harsha.
questions?
Harsha, we created a separate layout to add the new controls, right? Instead of that, can we add the controls to the previous layout itself?
Controls are section.
In the section, we created a second dynamic layout, right?
No,
To add the
I am
claim
saying-
amount. And
This time I have added a section into a new layout. So your question is embedding section into new layout or embedding section into existing layout? What is your question?
both. Can we embed the section in the existing layout, or we can add a separate controls instead of creating a section? Can we use the controls directly to the existing layout?
See, I already told you what is the advantage of creating section. You understand that or not? Instead
Correct,
of
I got
adding
it.
controls separately, there is a facility you can create a section and embed it. What is the
Okay.
advantage of embedding section? Instead of adding controls,
Reusability.
can you please respond?
Yeah, it's
There is no
reusability. We can reuse it in multiple insurance pages if in case we can create it in the future.
That's why I did it. Instead of adding into second layout, you can add into layout one also. Why did I do? I want you to learn how to add one more layout. That's it.
Got it. Thank you.
I have one question,
Where is this
Harsha.
document even?
Yes,
please.
that is related to the claims data class. So actually, it was created under org structure. So why can't it be under
It can be
framework?
either under organization data class. It can be either under framework data class. Any of these two is okay. Other organization data class or framework data class is also okay. Actually, more appropriate is framework data class only. Okay. But if you have tables, as of now, there is no table, we did not discuss. If you want a separate table for this, it has to go to organization data class mostly. Okay. So
Okay.
most appropriate place is framework data class than this. But even if you are reading in the organization data also, no issue, not a big deal. You can use in multiple frameworks. That is also
Okay.
possible. You put in
And I have
organization,
one. Yeah.
you can use it in multiple frameworks. Yes, please.
One more question related to direct inheritance actually. So in some of the theory document and even in my application also, what I have seen that when pattern, let's say there is a class LIC and LIC auto I work, and then in pattern inheritance wise it is fine, but even in direct inheritance also it is using the same structure. I mean, it's mentioned the same. So is it because of the thing that because direct inheritance is necessary, required, mandatory to be mentioned, so that's the reason the same
Mandatory,
class
correct,
is
correct.
mentioned?
Because of mandatory thing. Correct.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
595. Please download this one. And attachment related to theory. When rules, right? When conditions, when rules, this one, when conditions. That's it. When rule only the one which we have learned today, right? Everything else is okay. So
Harsha,
every
I
one
have
of you, people from Hyderabad, in the new properties. Yes, what is the question further?
Yeah, Harsha, I have one question. So when we are creating properties by using framework class, I'm not able to see the rule set. The rule set is showing as blank. I mean, I'm not able to get. When I
See,
select
look
implementation
at
class,
here.
I'm getting.
At the time while you are
Hello? Hello, your voice. No, not able to hear your voice.
okay. So I lost connectivity in between. I was not saying anything during the time. And what I'm trying to say is this Saturday morning 9:30, we are going to conduct a special session, okay, which will be proceeded only in local language, Telugu language. and that's a kind of motivation session. Okay, morning 9:30 a.m. to 11:30. Okay, and I will give you half an hour time even to ask me any questions that you have related to this. Is related to your career guidance, and also this session is going to give you a clear idea and understanding about yourself and how you need to schedule your day-to-day tasks, how you need to have the focus being built. So usually whenever you want, you go to YouTube to open Pega videos, but unfortunately you will go to audio function. That will happen, right? So how to avoid that? So these type of things which will really help you in your day-to-day life. If anyone wanted to grow in their career, personal life or professional life, if they wanted to see a successful gradual growth in their life, there are some of the things that we need to follow. Okay, and that is generally in single word, if I have to tell you, that is called as discipline. I know you all have discipline, I'm not saying that. Okay, but still I wanted to remind you that same. Okay, so this session definitely is going to benefit every one of you if you're going to attend. As of now, the first session I'm going to make it only in Telugu language, local language here. In future I will conduct the sessions once again going forward, weekends. That time I'll make it in English language, even I'll make it online, but as of now it is only offline session. Okay, if you wish to attend the session, you have to come down on Saturday morning 9:30 for 2 hours till 11:30. But one thing is, I want you to register if you want to attend the session. It is not only limited to our students. You can even ask your friends or your family members or your brothers, sisters, anyone in your circle. If they wish to come down, they can come down. I'll tell you the agenda of this session in the WhatsApp group. Go through it, you'll understand clearly. I told you, definitely it is going to help you definitely to reach your next level of goal for sure. But for that, we need to do some of the things. I told you in single word called discipline. You already have it, I know. But again, let's try to realize what is there inside, what has to be thrown out and all. Okay, and for that reason we are going to conduct a session in local language for now. Okay, and you or anyone in your circle can attend the session, but we need a registration for this. We need the number count, how many of you wanted to attend. Okay, for that, along with the message, you will be receiving a Google form. Only these details are collected. What is your name, phone number, WhatsApp number, and one more parameter: gender, male or female, employment present status. Okay, maybe you are working in IT, non-IT, unemployed, or a graduate. If someone is pursuing their graduation, still welcome. If you want to bring your brother or sister, okay, younger to you, they are just pursuing BTech. This will also help them to understand how to successfully finish their graduation with good result. Okay, so that is, this session is going to help you, and I'm going to send out the form. This form should not be filled by everyone. Okay, only those who are going to attend the session offline, coming to Hyderabad only should fill. If you are in Pune, Mumbai and all, you don't fill. I know you cannot come down within next 2 days, that is not possible. In future I'll conduct the session online also. Okay, this is not a technical Pega and all, don't ask me any Pega questions there. Okay, this is not related to Pega. And moreover, other countries people also you cannot attend. That is not possible. Only people from Hyderabad nearby, if it is possible, then only you register. The moment I send you the form, you fill the form immediately. Just it will not take more than 30 seconds. There's nothing to write. All options only you'll select. But one thing is, I want the head count. Strictly, I want the head count of those who are going to attend. See, just think about it. Is it possible for you to attend on Saturday 9:30 to 11:30? Do you have any schedule already in place? Okay, any engagements are already there at that time? Don't fill it. Simply do not fill the form unless you just look at yourself today and your schedule and all. Okay, so Saturday morning 9:30 to 11. enthusiasm also. You need not to be enthusiastic to start. While executing, your enthusiasm should increase day by day. That is important. But we begin with a lot of enthusiasm, but after 10 days, 15 days, gone everything. Gym join అయినప్పుడు అలాగే జాయిన్ అవుతారు. డే 1 బాగా వెళ్తారు, 10 రోజులు వెళ్తారు, 11వ రోజు ఒక్కరోజు సెలవు పెడతారు, అయిపోయింది. ఎవడన్నా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా ఎంతవరకు కంప్లీట్ చేసినట్టు, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ మీ, ఎక్కడన్నా ఒకడు ఉంటాడు అంతే. ఓకే, ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళకి కావాలి. లో 6 packs ఉంటాయి. నేను అట్లాగే బయటకు వస్తాను, అన్ని అరేంజ్మెంట్స్ ప్రాపర్ గా ఉంటాయి. కానీ 15 డేస్ తర్వాత ఏమైంది, ఒక్కరోజు అయిపోయినట్టే, ఇంకా అక్కడతో పోయినట్టే. మేబీ around 10,000 people, only 1 person will be doing it properly in case of gym. Okay, ప్రతిదీ అంతే. Everything is the same way. We start with a lot of enthusiasm, 10 days, 15 days, it will be gone. So there are some reasons. Okay, yes, it is a fact. Even female resource also, what is that, yoga or something they will join. First at the time of joining, imagination is different. After 15 days again drop off, will not continue. Okay, it happens for everyone because we are very ordinary people. That's why 1% of the people in this world are successful. Remaining 99% are average. Okay, I'll tell you what is the success and all. I'll tell you. Did not receive the email, I'll be sending. Did I share the email? Did I click on send or not? I sent it, right? 595, this one only, right? See, if you have received email one day, so every day you will be receiving. There's no other go that you will be missing it. Unless your mailbox is full, I can't do anything. Okay, so that is what you fill the form. Definitely, if you are able to attend, it is possible for you to attend, then only fill the form, otherwise don't fill. Accordingly, we will make the arrangements. Thank you very much for joining. We'll continue tomorrow. We are spending 1 hour on practical, right, every day. Our session 1 hour is going like as per the schedule. Anything else I am telling, that is extra time. Okay, don't think like every day is time passing for 10 minutes, 15 minutes like that. That 1 hour I am spending as per the schedule. 60 minutes we are utilizing for the class. Okay, fine, you can wind up for today. You'll be receiving a message in WhatsApp group, that group where you cannot respond. In that group only you'll be receiving. You don't need to respond, I filled. Not required. Okay, you fill and be silent. Calm. Okay, and that's it. You'll be receiving in next 1 hour. Just go through it and fill it. Okay, thank you so much. Mail raleda? You did not receive email?
No.
No, Harsha.
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No, we didn't receive it.
No, Harsha, not yet received email.